Hello everyone, and welcome to this very short guided movement meditation. This meditation will be done from a chair. So finding a seat, and that might be sitting on a chair. You could also be sitting on the ground. But if you're listening to this or watching this somewhere where you might be maybe at an airport or even at a cafe or waiting for the bus, you can practice this movement right here now. So you don't need much room around you, and finding your way to your comfortable seat. So I'm coming onto my chair and taking my sit bones, maybe even having a little sway from side to side, just to find your comfortable seat first. And then maybe planting down the feet and taking a little wiggle of the toes. Again, maybe that little movement through the feet, gripping and ungripping, feeling into the heel, flexing the toes up. And then finding your way to comfort. And this practice will be focused on the upper body only. So your feet and your legs won't need to move much at all through this practice. And so finding your comfortable seat, maybe pressing a little through the legs, activating through the muscles, and coming into some body awareness. And your eyes might start to close here. And taking a moment to feel into your body and space, where you are and how you're feeling today. And if you'd like to place your hands maybe on your thighs, the hands might be facing down if you'd like to feel a little more grounded during this practice. Or if you're wanting a little bit more openness, maybe the palms begin to flip open, softly resting on your legs or in your lap. And then as you come to settle into this space, acknowledging where you are, and then starting to bring the focus to the breath. It might be the first time today that you've had a chance to check in with your breath. Maybe the first time you've noticed it coming in and out. And simply acknowledging the texture and the length of your breath. And the intention for this mindful movement practice is about gifting yourself something. And that can start by asking yourself where you would like to receive this breath. And if you'd like to do so here, you might place the hands on the parts of your body that you'd like to receive the breath. I'm going to place my hands on the area around my psoas muscle, around the area of my tummy and my hips. You might also take your hands there or leave them where they are. Or maybe the hands settle somewhere over the heart space. Taking about 3 of the deepest breaths that you've taken all day today in this shape. After you've finished your 3 breaths, maybe the hands can soften once again back to your legs or to your lap. Noticing if anything's changed over the past few minutes. Once again, checking in. What are you giving yourself in this moment? You're more than welcome to keep your eyes closed, or you might start to blink them open. And starting by taking the right ear towards the right shoulder. Very gentle, small movement to begin. And then starting to dip the chin towards the chest, curling over to the left side. Left ear comes to the left shoulder. Feeling into the opposite side. As you gently dip the chin, bringing that right ear back around to the right shoulder. Circling back around over to the left. Doing this one more time, either side. Circling that chin down, right ear comes to the right shoulder. And then last time, rolling over to the left side. And then slowly making your way back to the center. You can give your shoulders a little roll here. Maybe rolling them back a few times and then rolling them forwards. Noticing how your body's moving, any signs it's telling you. And coming to stillness and coming to some forward folds here. So keeping the hands connected to the thighs. Doesn't matter whereabouts they are, wherever feels comfortable for you. Maybe with a slight bend in the elbows. And then taking a breath in, start to expand a little more through the chest, maybe lifting the chin a touch. And as you exhale, begin to hinge from the hips, folding forwards, not coming down as far as your knees, but just a gentle forward fold. Breathing in, lifting back up, maybe finding expansion. Breathing out, beginning to fold your way forwards, softening through the back body. Lifting on a breath in. Once again, folding, breath out. Last time, lifting, finding space. And then folding forwards once again. As you find your way slowly back to the center. And now starting to invite a little bit of free movement, maybe a sway from side to side. Once again, keeping your sit bones connected to the seat. There might be a gentle rock from one side to another. And then the head and the neck might start to come into this sway. And then maybe this starts to turn into some big circles. Maybe starting with the right side, swinging over to the right before taking the chest around in a big circle to the front and over to the left. Back around, circling right side all the way around to the left. Taking one more circle this direction. And coming back to the center. And then maybe those circles come the opposite way, starting to draw your way over to the left before coming down and around over to the right. Doing this twice more. Last round, circling down and around. And coming back to the middle. Taking a moment here to resettle back to stillness. And then as you're ready, starting to lift the right arm towards the sky. Palm can be soft. And the shoulder can be, or the arm can be quite far away from the ear here, not worrying so much about getting it super close. And then this might come into a little side stretch, keeping the left hand connected to the left leg, gently leaning over towards the left side. And if you're exploring the sense of touch in your practice, you might even take the left hand around to reach for the right side of the body. Maybe notice any sensations that come with the breath in and with the breath out. As you start to lift back to the center and then slowly returning that arm back down to the leg. Maybe a little shimmy of the shoulders here, roll of the neck if you need. Before we come to the opposite side, right hand stays down as left arm begins to reach mindfully towards the sky. Keeping soft through the hand, through the shoulder. And then this starts to turn into the side stretch. So starting to lean a little over towards the right this time. Keeping the neck soft, not worrying about looking up to that hand. And again, option to keep the right hand connected to the right leg, or maybe it takes its way across to feel over to the left side. Noticing anything with the breath in and out. And if you took the right hand over to the left, returning it to the right leg, making your way back to the center, and then the left arm it once again returns. And again, finding a moment of stillness, letting that movement settle into the body. And then a last bit of movement here, beginning to interlace your fingers in front of your tummy. Whichever way you interlace them is fine. And starting to turn the palms away from you. So spreading through the fingers and starting to press the hands away. Starting to round a little through the back. Moving with the breath here, as you inhale, start to lift the arms towards the sky. Fingers still interlaced, doesn't matter how straight the arms are. And then as you exhale, gently letting the fingers go and coming down by your sides. Interlacing those fingers, doing 3 rounds like this. As you start to breathe in, holding as you round through the shoulders. And then the next breath, start to lift to the sky. Opening. Maybe a bigger exhale this time as you let the fingers go. 2 more rounds, interlacing. Slow breath. Round through the shoulders. And then next breath, freshly lifting, opening the heart space, letting the fingers go. One last round, pressing forwards. Big inhale to open through the heart space. Releasing the hands. And then coming back down. Hands can return to the legs. And then on your next inhale, slowly drawing the shoulders up towards the ears softly. And as you breathe out, rolling them down the back. 2 more very mindful shoulder rolls. Inhale, lifting the shoulders. Breath out, rolling them down the back. Last round. And then as you settle back to your chair, If you've had your eyes open, you are more than welcome to close them down now or keep a nice soft gaze somewhere ahead of you. As we settle into the last couple of minutes, finding a meditative state. And once again, bringing back to your mind, where would you like to receive your breath? If you find it more welcoming or more supportive, your hands might once again come to a place on your body where you might want to feel that breath. And once you find your place for the hands, whether they're touching your body or just simply resting, noticing how the body feels now that the movement part of this practice has ended. And once again, noticing the breath coming in and out. Where would you like to receive the breath? Taking another 3 breaths in this space. And they can be whatever shape or texture you like, not worrying too much about how long or deep. And sealing this practice by taking the hands together at your heart space to meet at Anjali Mudra. Palms connected. Meeting yourself and anyone else that might be practicing with you in this space. And taking this moment to be grateful for yourself, maybe anyone who might be around you. I'm grateful for the lands upon which we practice. You might simply bow your head towards your hands. Once again, in honor of yourself. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me for this mindful movement meditation. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any suggestions or questions or comments that you'd like to leave for me, you can pop them in the comments below or visit my website, plantpoweredyoga.com, and send me an email there. Thank you so much once again for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.